Cassie, hi there. Thank you so much for your patience. I feel awful. This is the longest it has ever taken me to get a reading to someone. And I truly apologize. I need to go close this door real quick because I don't want you to have to look at my toilet. If you hear any crazy noises, that's just my pets. There's a lot of them running around, so. Okay. That should be fine. Sorry about that. Okay, looks like I just have pretty much everything to be apologizing for. But I hope you're doing well. It seems that you are. I know you went through some really tough stuff, these last couple months, so I'm really sorry about that as well. And, I'm just wishing the very best for you and hoping that you're feeling good about things and that your spirits are in good way right now. Like I said, actually, I don't think I said, I just got the Wi-Fi up and running here. So I've finally been able to get around to doing your reading, which, gosh, it's been like you paid me months ago. So hopefully it turns out good and you like it and it kind of still resonates with you. And if you have any questions or need any clarifications on anything we discussed today in the reading, then just let me know. Hopefully this won't take 100 years to upload. That was kind of the problem I was having before, like my videos would never upload and it was really bumming me out. So I'll quit rambling and Spirit, let's get some messages for Cassie. I won't take these cards too soon in. Spirit, what are some messages we can give to Cassie about her current situation? We did have a couple of cards fall out here. So I have the Hierophant. I'm actually going to put these not in reverse. I won't read reversals during your reading. I have the Empress. Wow, okay. So 2 major arcana cards right off the bat here. And we'll talk a little bit about these once I get a couple more for you. Spirit, a few more messages for Cassie. What are some things that she needs to know about her current situation? Just some overall themes and messages right now. Okay, I have the Magician. Wow, okay. So these cards are all huge. Let's talk about them. The Hierophant here is sort of this, I want to say, like, culmination or coming together of these higher parts of your higher self, or your sort of the essence of you has sort of transcended or gone to this new level. You're sort of recognizing all the things you've learned and all the wisdom you have is sort of coming to you, and you're thinking to yourself like, me this many years ago would be so proud of where I'm at right now and how far I've come. And that's kind of a confirmation from Spirit that you're in this Hierophant energy, you're in this very much higher mind and kind of enlightened way of thinking is what I'm seeing for you here. With the Empress, I think that's, another solid confirmation of that. This is kind of this feminine, divine energy that's sort of like the master of your own universe, sort of the mastery of even like your emotions and your, not quite maybe as much as what the Queen of Cups would be. We'll see if that comes up later. But the Empress is just sort of as it sounds, kind of a queen on her throne who is just sort of mastering her crafts and mastering her self-worth and knowing what it means to believe in herself and to just thrive and not, self-sabotage all of your own, joy and your own opportunity and things like that. So I think you've come a long way is what I'm seeing here. And with the Magician, I think that's kind of a confirmation that it has taken a lot of your inner strength, inner work, inner power, and inner magic to make this happen. So it didn't all just fall in your lap. It didn't all just land in your lap that you are, becoming this much higher and more advanced version of yourself. You've worked really hard for that, and you've had to, you know, pull a few tricks and pull a few strings and push a few buttons and all that to get here. So yeah, that's kind of what I got for you to start. So let's get some clarification on these, or you know, maybe some more kind of messages. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to move this cord so I had some more room to read here. My desk is kind of crowded because I have so much recording equipment and other bullshit on it, but yeah, nonetheless, let's keep moving here. Spirit, I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Let's get a few messages for Cassie here. A few more. Thank you for those. And some messages you gave us. What's some other stuff? What are some other confirmations, or maybe even some other messages about what Cassie is currently going through in her spirit world, in her higher realm, higher self. Okay, let's see here. I have some cards that are flipped upside down. A lot of times that makes me think I should take those cards and read them, but we're going to see what flies out here as I'm shuffling. Spirit, I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Send us some messages for Cassie, please. Okay, we have a few out. We'll start with this one. We've got the Five of Rods here. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Set this down. And we have the Knight of Rods here. So I'm getting a lot of Knights now for you. The Five of Rods is sort of talking about all of the building that you've had to do, the sort of camaraderie that it has taken, the kind of like teamwork that you have established with your group, your soul tribe, with your people. You're connecting and working really well with the people in your environment, and this is a confirmation of that. What I'm seeing here, though, is that you've been a warrior of your financial stability. You have taken control of that, and you have worked for that, and all of the progress that you've made and that you're making has been hard-earned and well-earned for you. You know, the Knight is just really about putting on your armor and giving it your best fight, and kind of really going into battle fearlessly and like a badass. I get the Knight of Rods right next to that Knight of Pentacles that we just got. So this is really more just kind of fighting and being a warrior. And you see these two are kind of mirroring one another. So it kind of talks to me a little bit about a partnership that you're in that is very harmonious, very strong. Two warriors kind of looking into one another's eyes and recognizing the power that one another possess. And I think that's really powerful and really beautiful, that imagery there. So that's good. Hope this is resonating with you so far. If not, I always kind of say that this could be an energy reading for someone that you're really close with, that you, you know, sometimes absorb their energy. And so, Abel, stop it. Sorry, my dog was digging in the couch. It could be kind of, if you're just so totally like, this is not my situation at all whatsoever. I don't have you here with me, so it's not as easy for me to grasp that energy. And sometimes it could be a little off in a sense of, it could be kind of picking up on someone in your environment, or someone that you're really close with, that you worry about a lot, or that you share a lot of energy with. But I have a good feeling that it's kind of making sense to you. These are some good confirmations you're getting. Spirit, more messages, please. We don't want to stop there. We want to dig a little deeper. Ooh. Okay, actually, I was just called to, you see the deck, when they're this way, they're all supposed to be the same way, you know, when shuffling them, but there are cards in here that are flipped upside down, so I have been called to fish them out. Because there is something in those cards for you. Here is one. The Nine of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Let's search through to see if we have any more here. It may have just been that one. Let's check our other side. Oh, I have another here. The Two of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, these cards wanted to be read here for you. So really what I'm seeing is kind Cups are all about emotions. So I got 2 emotional cup cards that were in the deck flipped upside down for you that wanted to come out. And essentially what I'm seeing is kind of this emotional strength that you have built. And this kind of emotional strength that you've built with another person. It could be talking about your marriage. I'm getting kind of a lot of confirmations about your marriage, just like the 2 warriors, you know, like we talked about, mirroring one another and working together, and kind of knowing that power that they possess individually is greater together. I think that's what these cards are kind of trying to tell me as well. It's like there is this knowing and this strength that we have built together in this foundation. And so I think that it also could be a little bit about maybe needing to kind of rekindle this vulnerability within yourself and within your relationship maybe as well. Or just being vulnerable in general, kind of feeling safe to do that. This could be a reminder that you are safe to share your innermost feelings and your innermost thoughts, and that should be something that you embrace, and that you should be encouraged to let yourself be vulnerable and to let yourself feel a lot of things, and just to be emotionally open and emotionally ready to take things in and put things out, I think is kind of what I'm hearing for you. Let's get a few more cards. I might not be able to work for a while, so I appreciate that I can do readings, at least, because my throat was hurting really bad today, and I don't want to risk like getting anyone at my work sick, so I don't know when I'll be able to go back to work. I want to be able to get a COVID test first to be safe about it, but none of the testing places are booking any appointments right now. Like, I can't really get tested for it, it feels like, which is scary and stupid. But yeah, sorry, not to complain, that's just what I'm going through right now. I had to bitch about it a little bit. Fill some space while I shuffle here. What a fucking weird year it has been, seriously. Good lord. I've had to take a little break from social media. I did a small bow of silence at the beginning of... That's too many cards, I won't take them. At the beginning of the month, and that went really well. I got some writing done, did a lot of reading. But yeah, I just needed to disconnect from kind of the outside world and all that stuff right now. Just sort of trying to reset. Alright, Spirit, I'm truly grateful. Let's get a few more messages for Cassie here. Kind of see what is going on in her world. Whoa. Had some cards fall on the floor. I'm going to grab that real quick. Excuse me. Okay. So we had the Queen of Cups come out here. And actually, that's so funny because I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of the reading, I was talking to you about the Empress. And I was like, this is emotional stability at its finest. And I was like, well, actually, you know, I say that, but it's got that kind of Queen of Cups energy. And if the Queen of Cups comes out, that's going to be a major confirmation. Here it is. This is the one that literally just fell on the floor. So that's wild that I kind of brought that up with the Empress at the beginning. And then it really did come out. So it is a confirmation, and especially with the other cups I just got here, it looks like you've been kind of a master of your emotions, and you have not let your emotional reactions be in control of your choices and your situations and your relationships and the things that go on in your life. So that is really good confirmation from Spirit. Let's see what other messages we can get here for you today. Ooh. It's too many, I won't take those. Spirit, we are truly grateful. Please give us a few more messages for Cassie now. Oh, okay, we've had some fallout. I have the Two of Swords here. The King of Pentacles. So, the Two of Swords is just sort of about illusions or delusions. You know, it could be a little bit of both or either. You see the blindfold imagery here is sort of like someone that knows there's work to be done or knows that there is a fight to be had, or something somewhere that could be improved in one's life. But they're sort of blindfolded and they're not really for sure what that is. So maybe a little bit of looking inward to try and figure out, setting some goals, thinking about what it is you want to change or improve, because we all have room to grow and learn and expand in that sense. So I have the King of Pentacles next, which talks to me more about financial stability. So it feels like you're either really, really working towards gaining more financial stability, or it could also be a confirmation that you've done really well in managing your finances and in leveling up in that way. So that's kind of what I'm getting from those cards there. There was another card that was turned in the deck, so I'm going to try and find it here. Oh, here we have it. The Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting more Pentacles cards for you. And that's more about the balancing and the juggling that you've kind of had to do, with your finances, and kind of maybe learning to budget, or maybe, also just working really hard, I'm kind of seeing, and having a plan. And maybe you're kind of viewing your finances in a different way, maybe than what you used to. I'm kind of seeing that a little bit. Spirit, can we get a clarification here about these Pentacles for Cassie? Give us some clarification on what these financial kind of situations or messages might be that are coming in. Truly grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. We have a clarifying card here. I have the Star. So the Star is kind of really a mystical, beautiful, awesome card. And it kind of just talks about maybe the luck of the universe, or the believing in the universe, and kind of putting in so much positivity that it's coming back to you, and kind of having this really flawless kind of beautiful energy karma, because you've been putting in so much good. So it's inevitable that good is going to be, or is coming back to you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this. I think that's a really awesome card to get. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I have at the bottom of the deck here, which sometimes I'm called to kind of just show what is at the very bottom of the deck. Right now, for example, the Tower we have here for you. So I want to cut the deck and see what comes up as clarification for the Tower, and then we'll talk about it. The Knight of Cups. So it kind of looks like there's going to be a tower moment, a fall down, a burning down, a rebuilding of some emotional part of yourself. It might be some sort of ego death. It might be some sort of just breakdown of emotions, or kind of outpouring, purging of emotion that needs to happen soon, or that is going to. Something that if you do not take hold of and take care of, some big emotional thing that you've been needing to or wanting to get off your chest, if you don't go ahead and take care of that, the universe, spirit is going to take care of it for you. And that might be a bit messy. It's just kind of what I'm seeing here. So if something comes to mind, some kind of emotional topic or thing that's been on your mind that you've been putting off dealing with, or putting off sharing, kind of looks like that's going to be coming to a head soon with this Tower card. Spirit, let's get a little bit of clarification on that. I don't want to scare you. I'm not getting it's anything bad. I'm just sort of getting there could be something that as far as feelings go, or emotions go, or things that are close to your heart go, you could be holding back in some sense. And it's just kind of looking like there's going to be some kind of rebirth that's going to need to happen. Some things might be falling apart or falling through the cracks with that. So if something comes to mind, then that might be it. I'm going to try and get a clarification here for you. Okay. I guess I'll take these cards. So I got the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So there's kind of that progression of, the numbers being, right next to one another. But also, it's sort of, to me, so many pentacles have come up for you, and so much, messages about your work or your financial kind of ability. And I guess sort of what I'm seeing here is that maybe there's been a bit of a betrayal to parts of yourself. It feels like to you potentially that things you've had to give up, dreams or things that you would rather be doing or would like to have done because of money or because of, having to work, kind of this whole capitalistic cycle that's a vicious cycle. And, there might be some kind of thoughts going on in your mind about that. I'm seeing. But let's get a little clarifier there. Whoa, you guys, quit that. These damn dogs. Do you want a couple of dogs? Because these ones are free, and they're all yours if you'd like to take them. All right, 20 minutes. That's kind of about as long as I like to go. But we'll go a little extra for you because it took me 25 years to actually get your reading to you. So like I said, I'm very sorry for that. But you know how technology is. It's like a big part of this whole thing. I would have been happy to have you over for a reading, but then I kind of maybe have COVID, I guess. I don't know. I really hope I don't. I don't think I do. But I guess I'm stuck at home anyways, just to be sure that I don't. Anyhow, let's see what some final messages for Cassi are here. Okay, I have the 8 of Cups. Did we get this? No, I think this was in a reading I did earlier, though. Okay, so it's kind of talking to me a little bit more about that betrayal that I kind of brought up. And this could kind of be turning your back on something emotional, kind of turning your back, or kind of trying to put something behind you that hurt a lot, and sort of having a little bit of trouble with that, but knowing that you're going to get through it. And knowing that you are working through it and that you are stronger for it. I think that's a big message that's coming through right now. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck here. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a really powerful card, especially with, the cards that we started your reading out on. The Emperor and I believe there was another, the Hierophant, yeah. So this, I just had to double check what those were. The High Priestess is very much, sort of very an independent character, a very much, doesn't really need to refer to the likes of others for their own self-fulfillment or their own self-worth. They're very sure of themselves, and they're very independent in this way, where they're so self-reliant. They're so powerful, such forces to be reckoned with. And I think that's just kind of your final confirmation from Spirit about the path that you're on and just sort of where you're headed and how you're feeling about yourself. So I hope these messages resonated with you a bit, Cassi. And thank you again for being so patient and for contacting me about a reading. I'm here anytime you want to chat. So have a great night. And goodbye.